We have a freaking a fly stuck in my light. We have a freaking fly stuck in my studio light. What's up, people? Timothy here. We're back. Listen, y'all. I I don't know. This week has been really really crazy, especially when it comes to you know what? I don't want to be the one who always complains about the finances. Um, I want to be the guy that that always vibes with everything. I don't want to be always coming in here complaining about this and that and that and that. But let me tell you, this weekend, and actually this past weekend, I went to two main stores in Orlando that I found very, very interesting. I always like going out and I like shopping, but not shopping expensive stuff. I like exploring, I think that's what we call it. Um, I don't want to call it window shopping for me, but I end up finding myself in these weird stores. I do Goodwills. I do, um, you can think of these secondhand Goodwill stores that you can think of. I've been to most of them, and I always get stuff. Even if I go there, like, I might get an electronic, I might get this and that and that. But this past weekend, and actually today also, past weekend, I went to this store that was very interesting, and I'm gonna have the video right here. Look at this video. So today we decided to come at this place. As you can see, everything in this shop is $3. So we just did this place here, where they had like a lot of cool stuff. Thursday, everything is $1.99. Wednesday, $3. Tuesday, $4. $6 on Monday, $8 on Sunday, $12 on Saturday, and then Friday is $16. It's late. We got a lot of shit. My goodness, I'll show you guys what I got. You come in the store, you find everything for $3. I went there, I think it was on Thursday, everything was $3. It was on Wednesday. No, yeah, it was on Wednesday. Everything was $3. Everything in the store was $3. Whatever you find. I found myself very, very nice things. I don't want to put them out here. I found myself really, really nice. And I found actually this shirt too. This is from Target. Uh, I found that too. It was really funny. It was really funny. When you get old, you get to do these things and you're like, wait, you don't care about Louis Vuitton no more. You don't care about Gucci. You don't care about all this crazy designer brands no more. All you care is just to put clothes and look good and feel good and be healthy. And that's what I did this past weekend. I went in there. The shop was packed. It was packed. And it kind of taught me a lesson that sometimes you just don't have to take things for granted. Sometimes you got to be out there and explore. Every 10 minutes that you get out of the day, you can actually use that and do something, especially if you are within access of everything. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go do it. So today, again, I went to the store, same store, but a couple of minutes from my neighborhood this time. And they had a lot of crazy stuff. But today was expensive because the stuff was like $10 for everything that you find in the store. And also Amazon stuff was like $4. So I got bunch of stuff. I got really, really bunch of stuff like homeware, floor mats, kitchenware. I got kids' toys. And most of these things are still in the boxes, unopened boxes. These are returns, the stuff that people return from Amazon. I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy because I remember the time when I first actually got into this thing. I used to buy like pallets from from Best Buy. Okay. From Best Buy liquidation, I would buy them and then I would sell them on Amazon, and I would be like shipping stuff every week. It was a lot, and I was making a lot of good money out of that, but if I didn't have anybody helping me, and I just decided to drop it. It's just too much when you don't have assistance. When you don't have anybody helping you, sending stuff out and shipping, it was too much. And I was living in Osceola County, of which the post offices are really far. Poinciana, where I used to stay, it was a little bit hectic to get things around. So I just decided that, you know what, I'm just gonna stop doing that. But then when I moved to this side of town and I started doing, going to the stores, and I'm like, should I go back to my grinding and start selling pallets, stuff from the pallets again? Because I'll get stuff from Target, I'll get stuff from Amazon, I'll get stuff from, you can mention it all. I'll get really, really, really good stuff. Like, I mean, good stuff. And most of the things that I use in my studio, some of them come from those pallets, from the return items. So, yeah, I just wanted to come in here and tell you how my weekend was this week. Some people are saying you haven't been doing a freaking, whatchamacallit, Beluga Sarati. I'm back this Sunday. I'm gonna be back with my Beluga Sarati review, and it's gonna be fun. Trust me, we're gonna have fun, and they are bringing in good heat this Sunday. So stick with me. Make sure you follow me here. Hit the subscribe here. Hit the like here. Hit the share. Okay.